You are listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair on RLM Radio.
The girl of your dreams has got to be in some bar.
Sorry, boys and girls, but this is X-rated. So if you're under 18...
Get out, goddammit!
Get the point? Good.
And now?
Bend over.
Y'all ready for this?
I can't wait anymore.
I like to watch.
Whatever you desire. I know you like it.
We do it all night long.
And now, your host, Grammy.
Oh, yeah, here I am. And you know what? We are Suspicious Minds. That was Elvis. In honor of Elvis, this is the 40th anniversary of his passing. And yeah, I don't know if he actually went through the doorway or if he went to Saturn or where he went for sure. But yeah, can you imagine dying on the crapper? That's the story, at least, that they tell us. Of course, they tell us all kind of stories, and we're all suspicious about them stories they be telling us. Guess what, y'all? You're listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on RealLibertyMedia.com, Channel 3. Also on the RLMRadio.xyz site, the RLM TuneIn radio station, the RLM Internet radio station, the RLM Spreaker channel. Hey, I pushed the right button. And later to be on a couple other RLM stations, because, you know, we're everywhere. We're everywhere. What's that? Okay. Grammy just put, with CEOs within the various administration councils deciding to leave en masse, President Trump has tweeted over the top to give the appearance that he decided to shut them down. Well, there you go. You know, hey, claim it. Go for it. Classic. You're fired. What the hell? May as well have a good time with it, right? That was Grammy, by the way. And yeah, that whole suspicious mind saying that kind of sort of, I mean, all this crap that's going on lately and all these morons in Charlotte. It's like, what the hell, people? Okay, were any of you slaves during the Civil War? Were any of the individuals, those that are paler when it comes to pigmentation, were any of them, you know, the Nazis over in Germany? Now, I'm not saying that there aren't assholes on both sides of the fence here, but come on, people. Throw away your victim card. If you keep identifying as a victim, people will treat you as a victim, and therefore, you will not have any rights. You think you do. You think you do, but you do not, because somebody somewhere is going to step in and say, there, poor little victim. Let me take care of things for you. And the problem with that is you have no control over how they take care of things for you. Get the picture? And speaking of pictures, there is a picture that I commented on the other day over on Twitter, and I merely said photoshopped. And the person that posted the picture said, "Nuh-uh, it's a real picture." And I went, yeah, doesn't mean it's not photoshopped. And they said, "But those are really dead people." And I said, "I get that, but the soldiers were photoshopped." "Nuh-uh, it's for real." Well, honey, look really close. You can see the variation in the background, okay? And it's an obvious square variation in the background. So, no, photoshopped. That's my suspicious mind kicking in. I lost a stalker over on Twitter. Oh, darn. I'm turning them corners really, really fast and dodging down those dark alleys in a car because I don't run. Just saying. If I run, it's just not pretty. It really isn't. Things get to jiggling, and then they don't stop for a while. And if they ain't jiggling, well, I got snap, crackle, popping going on because, well, I have kind of sort of, you know, if I'd have known I was going to live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself. Oopsie. Oh, well. So, over on Twitter, thank you ever so much, Barman and Freedom's Network, for tweeting me. I truly do appreciate it ever so much. Also, hey there, Bong the Ripper. How you doing, sweetheart? I also see, let's see, where is that? Oh, and thank you, Hal, hun, for doing that, for tweeting us out there from the dork table. And also, I do believe I seen Jabberwocky and Vinny over here. So, hey, not necessarily all online right now, but, it's all cool. It's all good. So, I am going to go ahead and shut down Twitter because basically Twitter is just, oh, hey, I do like that one. Guess what? 10 minutes in, we're going to have our first F-bomb because I like this image. Fuck racism. Because we all bleed red. Yeah. So, y'all need to just chill pill. Okay? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this over here because I like this. I like this. Paste it there. So, da-da-da-da. Why do you not want it? I don't know. Oh, and you was ready to give Trumpy a little credit for shutting things down. I know, Grim. It would be really nice if Trumplestilskin did that, but yeah, only if it reflects positively upon himself or inflates his ego, because, well, that's what narcissists do. Okay, over here on Freedom's Network, I see Agent X is posting all kind of stuff. I also see Grimner. Thank you, darling, for posting that over there. Truly appreciate it. And Mick. Hi, Mick. I don't remember seeing you before, but hi there. I also see the lovely Mary B is over here. Hey there, how y'all doing? And yes, take down that monument to slavery, the IRS building. IRSB. Maybe it should say IRBS. Yeah, that is the southernmost, that's a southern end production of a Northbound Bovine is what that is. Yes. Okay, let's close Twitter. Damn it. I said I was gonna, and then I didn't. What the hey? Okay, let's see. Gotta check this. See if anybody comment. Nope. Okay. We'll just do this. And over here on Fakey Book, I saw the lovely Mary B is over here. Don't tell me I have insufficient authorization to check this shit out, because just don't give me this shit. Don't give me this shit. Okay. Over here also on Facebook, the Essential Oil University, just a quick little public service announcement. They say that essential oils are very beneficial, but in order to not kind of OD yourself or cause bad sensitization to your skin, please blend those oils that you get with a blending oil or a carrier oil, such as fractionated coconut oil or olive oil or jojoba oil or grapeseed extract. All of those are really good blendings, depending on if you have allergic reactions to like almonds or whatever. Choose whichever blending oil. You can even use extra virgin olive oil, but I don't recommend it. I don't think it works quite as well. And you really got to be kind of sort of concerned about those extra virgin olive oils, don't you know? So, of course, you got to be concerned about all of them, but it's a buyer beware market. Everybody's getting on that bandwagon, so please be careful. And if you do get something bad, like you find out that it is not what it advertises itself to be, please put that in the reviews from wherever you purchased it, because that's the only way anybody else finds out and knows how to avoid, is if they see those reviews that say, yo, excuse me, I had a very bad experience with this, had it tested, guess what, bada bing, bada boom, it's not what it says it is. So please, if you're getting this stuff and you want to be healthy, please help everybody else be healthy as well by pointing out the douchebags, or as I prefer to call them, the enema bags, because that's pretty much what they are. Guess what? I am always too slow to get a duck over in the RLM. Well, I can't say always, because I got like 27 under my work name. Go figure. I work and I got 27 ducks. But yeah, over here in the corner pocket, I can get them duckies sometimes. In any case, looks like it's just me and Fluke over here. Looks like everybody else is asleep because, yeah, it took me 87 seconds to get that duck. So, go figure. Now, over here in the RLM, which is where you need to be if you want to give me static, by the way. I see Barman right up top, and Barman is just the most splendiferous bot in the whole wide world. And I just think Barman is just splendiferous. Anyway, Barman honey, I love you, darling. This one's for you. I'm drinking coffee, by the way. Simply because I was running late and didn't have a chance to fill my water bottle. So I had coffee. Okay. I also see Grimner, who is the RLM god, don't you know? And the creator of Barman. I also see the lovely Moose Girl is here. Hey, Moosey. Okay, she's at least logged in. Moosey. And by the way, I got to listen to the dork table that you guys were on with Flasher while I was away with family business. And awesome show. I really enjoyed it. I don't remember the date, but I had the RLM going in my headphones at work and got to hear that one. So, booyah. I also see the lovely Kate is here. Hey there, Kate. How's things down in the great state of Texas? Asmo is logged in, but he's being the strong silent type again. Never shows up and plays when I'm playing. Okay. Well, my fart machine is all of a sudden deciding to just have gas. That was interesting. Guess I forgot to shut it off. I also see the lovely Beth Z is here. Hey there, Beth. How you doing? And Chalcedony got that going on just for me. Thank you, Chalcedony. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Looky here. Got a double dip and a Chloe going on. What is this, Grim, that you just shared? We want to kill black people. Kill white people. Baseball hats, $50. Oh, yeah, you know, there's always going to be some son of a bitch that's going to make some money off of both sides of the equations. Yeah. That's just kind of the way it rolls sometimes. Sweet, I be Doncy. Oh, y'all are being so darn funny. Okay, let's see, where was I at? Double dip and a Chloe. Hey, I'm here too. Kind of, sort of, maybe, almost. IB Don C is here as well. And looky there, Java Doctor 2. As well as JJ's 99 JJ's. Ah, hey there. Aw, Mang. What's that, sock puppet? Fleet think I'm a destroyer of homes? Oh, are you really? I like destructing homes. Okay, well, when it comes to remodeling, I don't mind the destructor part, you know, tearing shit up, because I can work out a hell of a lot of frustrations doing that shit. And then while I'm cleaning up, you never know what kind of treasures I find. It's the whole putting it back together again that I'm kind of, oh, really? Seriously? Because I hate sheetrocking and taping and jointing. That's just not fun. Painting is cool, but I don't like sheetrocking and taping and jointing. Oh, well. So, let's see. We're back in the RLM again. Back in the RLM. Hey, that's a Beatles song, ain't it? Not quite. RLM Fluke is here, the Vanna White of the RLM channel. Thank you, Fluke, for all that you do and for being the Vanna White to Barman. We truly do appreciate it. Go turn them letters for us, darling. Good job. I also see Rob Works is here, but I have not seen a bubbler. Where's the bubbler? Tiny bubbles. Ah, you're ever so welcome, Sock. Let's see. What? I got sidetracked. Trust No One, a.k.a. Romes, a.k.a. Trust Number One, a.k.a. Darth Romes. I haven't gotten to do the whole Darth Romes except for right now for quite a while. Damn it. Phantom is here. Hi, Phantom. How you doing, sweetheart? I also see Beetle. Hey, Beetle. How's things in your world? How's things going with the Mini? Hope they're going well. BTC Bob is here, the first of the Bob. Let's see, how many Bobs do we got? Bobbing along. We got Bob twins today. Colfax 101, a.k.a. Don't Tape Joints, Grammy. The glue tends to chafe, Grammy. Tends to chafe. Moving along. Colfax 101 is the alter ego of Nelson Dubois. For those of you that don't know it, or at least I'm just throwing that out there. Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Dimma. Hi, Dimma. You's brighter than the average folk, don't you know? Guest 26143. 26143. So that's 10 and 7. No, 10 and 5, 15. 6. Guest 6. That works for me. Combine it down. Jehovah 1 is here. I see you've been doing a lot of booming lately, Jehovah 1. Thankfully, it's just in the chat and not in the skies. Because, yeah, we had some thunderheads building to the north, but they decided to move east. Thank you. Appreciate it. Juana Taco is here. Hey, sweetheart. That sounds very, very yummy. But I don't have no fixins for tacos. I mean, I have some romaine lettuce and I have 3 tomatoes from the garden. But that does not a taco make. Damn it. So, I guess when I go see Lisa B tomorrow, we will have to go out for tacos at El Dos de Oros, don't you know? I also see Kozu is here. Hey, Kozu. Kozu! You know, it sounds like someone sneezing. God bless you. The lovely Mary B from Down Under. How are you, lady? I hope it's not too chilly down there. Hope it's not a tidbit nipply. I hope. Ted Kaczynski. Oh, really? Alrighty. Moy is here. Hi, Moy. Moy. I want Moy. I have no idea who Moy is, but hi. Poxified is here, but away, as well as Pon sauce. And looky there, the lovely Rain is in the house. We love Rain. She's such a lovely person. And Sock Puppet. I got a double dose of Sock Puppet because he's going on in the corner pocket, too. What you doing in that corner pocket, hun? No, don't answer that. I don't want to know. Mental image. Wee. Tip Bob to round out the other one of the Bob twins, as well as, looky there, Tom W is here. Hey, Tom W, how are you this evening, sweetheart? Hope everything's going absolutely splendiferous for you. I also see Vil E _, who is usually the one who rounds out the crew, but you know what? Ain't gonna happen because we got the mighty Woodman here. Party. 10 spacecraft hit by massive solar flare, says ESA. Sweet! 10 spacecraft, huh? Were them aliens? Do they think that maybe we're attacking them and they're going to blow us to smithereens? I don't want that to happen. Not just yet. No, don't go there, Grams. Grammy, I'm really, really, really tempted to go there. How about I just do? Just because. And we'll see. What the hey? It's from RT.com. Zapper. It's the Zapper. Oh, the European Space Agency revealed that 10 satellites and probes were rocked by a massive solar flare as it swept through the solar system. Rockin' and a-rollin'. You're having summer temps, Mary B. 77 degrees. Dang, that's almost as warm as it got out here today. Wow. That does sound like a bloody beautiful weekend. Bloody hell. Well, you know what? It's global warming. You know, I actually listened to a video about that earlier today, and oh, people, you know, you keep saying that the CO2 levels are rising and that it's all man-made global change. And, you know, if you want to look at in the abstract, in the far afield, you know, kind of like I'm a vegetarian once removed because I eat cow and chicken. So, therefore, yeah, space stuff is always fun, Grimmy. And space debris is like cool. It's like the sun was going, oh, let's see how many can I pick off this time. Zap. But in any case, the global warming thing. These people are saying the CO2 levels are rising, which, yeah, the science on that is still kind of sort of questionable. But, well, it's not a peep from NASA because it was the European Space Agency. And NASA is not a straight answer. Ever. But, these people are bitching about the CO2 levels and saying that it's all man-made and then we need to cut out fossil fuels, which, yes, I agree that we need to cut out fossil fuels. I agree with a lot of their talking points until they start charging people and going, let's see, you're breathing. Therefore, we're going to charge you. When all they have to do, they're thinking about all of these corrective measures of, passing legislation and doing all of these little feel-good things through the UN or a group of nations or the Tokyo Agreement or whatever the fudge it was. They do all of this shit and they don't stop and realize that, you know what, we are eradicating forests left and right. How much of the Amazon has been just absolutely pulverized for the almighty dollar or dinero or whatever you want to call it? For money. One eye. How many forests have been chopped down? And yet forests breathe in CO2 and expel oxygen. Huh! Wonderful how that works. They are the lungs of the planet, and they need us dirty breathers in order for them to survive. So how about we just stop chopping down trees? And grow hemp. Oh, hey. And hemp does all kind of wonderful things. And you can do, you can substitute wood building material for hemp building material. And thank you, Grim, the Kyoto Treaty. That's what it was. Yeah, all these lovely little feel-good treaties that they do. And, yeah, they don't do shit. It's just feel-good stuff. And they all fly around in these big jet planes that expel more global warming greenhouse gases than the rest of us combined. But, they're doing it for our own good. They are making the ultimate sacrifice of going to all of these far afield places, getting to go touristy things, and tell all of us little people that we need to stop whatever we're doing, including breathing. Because if you don't, we're going to tax you. Really? You're already taxing us. You're very taxing on my last nerve, is what you are. But, all of these... And they keep saying we need to get these groups together and we need to petition and we need to protest. And I think, really? You think that's going to do you a damn bit of good? How about, instead of petitioning and protesting, go plant a tree? Huh? Plant several. How about, if every person on the planet planted a tree every year? Wouldn't that be cool? We'd have lots and lots of trees. You could build tree houses. It'd be cool. And that would take care of the excessive CO2 levels. Oh, but no, that's entirely too easy of a solution. We can't do that. Oh, well, I'm going to get back to this European Space Agency thing because, the space weather event known as a coronal mass ejection. Whew. Oh, go ahead and talk all solar to me. Or other words, a CME, was observed by 3 satellites operating outside the path of the flare. The sun was having a hot flash. I understand, sweetheart. I've had a few of those myself of late. Namely, ESA's Proba 2, the ESA-NASA Joint Project, SOHO, and NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory. All of these in October of 2014. So when was this done? Oh, this was published today. Well, that is kind of cool. But I'm getting a little twitterpated just thinking about all of those ejections and joint missions, and I better just move along. What do you say? Although I will go ahead and share this a couple places, because, well, needs to be shared. Damn it. Grammy, did you put that? Hi, Bobby. Thank you, sweetheart. How are you doing? I hope you didn't have to work too hard in the heat today. I hope. You's a hard-working feller there, Bobby. Someone needs to kind of help you out. Not me. I live too far away. And I don't like... I can tear off. I'm badass at tearing shingles off. Just don't ask me to put them up there, because, no. Nah. I don't like heights. And tearing off, I can sit on my ass, and I can work that pry bar and work that... Yeah, and work that hammer, and I'm good at that. But not putting them up. I'll hand you tar paper rolls and bundles of shingles. I can do that. I think I can. It's been a few years since I've done that. Oh well. Get this shared over here on the RL or on the Freedoms Network. And I may as well put it over here on Facebook as well. I have 2 notifications. Oh, Jeremy, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Jeremy over here on Facebook says, hating Nazis while waving a hammer and sickle is like hating amputation and chopping your arm off with a dull axe. Enough said, Jeremy. Good job. Good job. Oops. I didn't do that right. Da, da, da. Okay, I shared it over on Facebook and I just said it was solar target practice. Got it. Okay, now this one I got from a friend over on Facebook. Actually, it was from Porcus from Pig Gazette fame. He shared this over here on Facebook. What the? Oh, Lord. Okay. Apparently, April 25th of 2016, a woman is, what was that? Okay, scroll back. Come on, do it again. Woman arrested for stinking up the bathroom and closing down a restaurant. Oh, look, there's a link off to the side. I'm going to have to go there. You know I am. Maybe that's why my fart machine went off all by itself. It was cosmic significance time. So, over here on thevalleyreport.com, a Florida man dies in meth lab explosion after lighting farts on fire. Well, Darwin was looking for a new award winner. Ding, 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 ding. This guy just moved to the top of the list. Good job, you overachiever. Apparently, this 37-year-old man is dead after his trailer home was destroyed in a meth lab explosion caused by him lighting up Blue Angels to amuse his wife. The man's wife was found lying naked on the couple's front yard, reportedly still laughing. A Blue Angel is when you put a lighter up to your butt and fart on it, making it catch on fire. It's funny as shit, explains the man's wife, who claims to be an expert on the subject. Well, that's something to aspire to. Normally, we go to Del Taco because of their 59-cent tacos, but we made some extra cash this week, so we went to Chipotle. The farts you get from there could fill a gas chamber. Okay, I got to turn the fart machine on because, you know, I'm doing we're having a stinky kind of day today. Whee! Oh, she goes on to say, I know he's looking up from hell, laughing his ass off, saying it was worth it. She says this while smiling through blackened teeth, apparently not caused by the fire. Must be one hell of a looker, let me tell you. As in, look the other way as quickly as you can. Hopefully it did not get burned into the retinas. Ooh. Apparently the woman plans on suing Chipotle. Which failed to address their peppers causing a higher rate of methane in human farts. She did offer a statement. I'm not mad about my husband dying. I just got my eyebrows did, and now they're gone. I just got my eyebrows did, and now they're... Wow. Oh, good luck with that, hon. With that whole suing Chipotle. Because your husband was extraordinarily vaporous. So, if you'd gone to Del Taco and he would have been vaporous and doing it, would you be suing them instead? Wow, honey. You're just really, really strange. I know, Grim. Meth in a trailer home? It's just shocking, isn't it? Who would do that? Oh, goodness. Goodness. What do you think? Oh, someone's wanted for arrest in Charlottesville. Oh, darn. I feel bad. Good job, IB Dauncey, using a Verchiever. I see how you are. Let's put this over here in the corner pocket as well, because, they need to have some fun stuff over there, too. Okay, and I got to put this over on Fakey Book, because, even my family is not... I mean, we're vaporous, but, wow. You just don't mix fire and meth. Hey, Miss Catherine. Oh, my goodness. You crazy woman. What are you up to this time? Yes. Oh! Somebody has developed an umbrella raincoat. It looks like you're a walking around UFO, but it's multicolored. How funny. Oh, my Lord. That's just crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. Crazy. Okay. Let me put this over here on the effing side as well, because I'm sure y'all will have a good time with this one. Whoo. Stinky dude. Well, okay. We'll just do this little guy, because it's close to what he did. What's that, Bobby? Hun. Oh, hey, Bobby's inviting me to go down and help him with roofing. Okay, hun. Careful what you wish for, you just might get it. Okay, now, seeing as how we're on silly stuff, let's go to another one that I saw earlier today, and I thought, oh my goodness. There are so many people that are going to be really bummer-duded out because, I know some people that are actually going to where they will be able to see the solar eclipse on the 21st of this month. This is from scienceinfo.news. I know. This is going to really screw up a lot of people, but apparently the total solar eclipse of August the 21st will be postponed in event of bad weather. See? So in case you have a cloudy sky, they're going to postpone it until the sky's clear. because I did not get to see any of the Perseid meteor showers over the weekend because it come in and rained or clouded up every freaking night over the weekend. It's like, really? Seriously? And if you think I'm going to get up at the butt crack of dawn, like AKA 5 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday or a Sunday, you must be smoking some really good shit and you need to share it with the rest of the class. In any case, in a statement published on its official website, NASA announces the postponement of a total solar eclipse of August the 21st in the event of adverse weather conditions. Now, a total solar eclipse will cross the United States next Monday, August the 21st, and it's dubbed the Great American Eclipse, or the Great American Blackout. They thought about calling it that, but then people said, oh, that's racist, you can't do that, so they went with eclipse instead. It will be the first of the 21st century and will undoubtedly be the most watched and photographed in the history of mankind. However, the weather forecast is not very optimistic for the day of the eclipse. NASA has announced a covered sky over the whole of the American territory with rainfall that will have the effect of obscuring the sky and making watching this celestial phenomenon impossible. Unless you want to do your impersonation of a turkey, because, you know, turkeys, wild turkeys, I have seen them do this. When it's raining, they'll go out and they'll stand out there with their head tilted back and the water will run right down their nostrils and they'll drown. If you want to do that, you just go right ahead, honey. Darwin is waiting for some new runners-up for that award, don't you know? In agreement with the U.S. government authorities, NASA is preparing to postpone the eclipse to a later date. The next day, in the best case, or another day of the week if bad weather persists. So, you know, just so you know, they got you covered. It's okay. You get the feeling that this is a Truman Show kind of thing? Well, if it doesn't work out today, we'll just postpone it until, let's say next week. So, now, for those of you that are of a more serious mindset, what the hell are you doing listening to me, number one? And number two, nah, we gotta, because there's gonna be some people out there going, no, really? Oh, it's all good. It's all good. NASA's gonna postpone it. Whew. But for those of you that, you know, aren't real sure, from the About section of scienceinfo.news. This scienceinfo.news website is the English version of the French scienceinfo.fr, scientific information website. Now, all you need is to be just a little curious and click on this link to find out that this scientific information site publishes totally false or sensationally fake information, which is, moreover, not true at all. You know, just in case you don't understand that false or sensationally fake is pretty much telling you that it's not real. Let it be said once and for all, the site scienceinfo.news is a parody, satirical, unnerving, and shameless site. All information presented herein, unfortunately for some and fortunately for others, is totally fabricated. In short, everything here is false, which includes names and quotes attributed to imaginary people or companies. So if the activities and quotes are attributed to real people as well as real facts about them, they are obviously false and devised to emphasize the grotesque nature of articles. In short, do not believe everything you are told, and even more so, everything that you read on the internet. So keep alert and remember to smile. 'Cause, yeah, it's all about the giggles. Just so's you know. Vinny! I see you. And, if more websites, like CNN and Faux News and, MSNBC and MSN and all kind of websites out there, if they would just be so kind as to be honest, and put in their about section basically what is in this about section, we would all be better off. We could all go, hey, they're admitting that they're the southern end production of a north end bovine. Every damn one of them. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, and let you know, don't believe everything you read on the internet, I'm going to go to this woman who was arrested for stinking up a bathroom. Because that's just kind of the mood I'm in right now. There's also another woman that was arrested for defecating on boss's desk after winning the lottery, which, I can't say is a blamer. And what's funny is they've got 3 links of women being arrested for, one, a woman stabs boyfriend for not liking her Instagram selfie fast enough. Yeah, you better cover up, Vinny. Damn it, I'm peeking. Because, that's how I roll. In any case, each one of these women is a blonde. It's, really, blondes do have more fun, but apparently they aren't smart enough to not get caught at it. Because, this one must have lingered like the noxious aroma that filled the restroom and wound up closing down the restaurant. Oh, and it was in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Police and fire paramedics were called to a restaurant when it had to close its doors early on Tuesday evening after a woman spent 45 minutes in the bathroom, causing unbearable, inhuman stench. In other words, something really must have crawled up inside of her and died. I've said that a time or two too. Well, I got a sister-in-law that I say that to anytime I'm around her, and wow, that woman can clear a stadium, an outdoor stadium. Just saying. Whew. And it's not a green fog, so you have no warning. It just comes up and goes, hi there. But this 34-year-old woman kicked open the restaurant doors shouting, out of the way, I'm prairie dogging, and ran through the dining area, which was at capacity. We were so crowded, people were waiting up to 2 hours for a table, says the hostess. In comes this crazy woman, already smelling like she dumped her pants, running towards the bathroom. What? One customer adds, I couldn't breathe. I knew she was in there blasting fudge monkeys. So that's what they mean by monkeys flying out of your butt. Okay, now I get it. But apparently the smell was toxic. I had to take my son to the hospital. They thought he was exposed to sulfur. Maybe she was demon spawn. I don't know. This woman is a monster. Human beings are not capable of something so foul. Oh, honey, you have never been to one of my family reunions when my aunts and uncles on my dad's side were all still warmer than room temperature. And, Aunt Martha used to make ham and beans every family reunion. And oh my Lord, that next day we were all thankful that it was outside. Every one of us. And we tried to be upwind of them, 'cause wow. Wow. Apparently, first responding firefighters had to go in with oxygen tanks. Never in my 30 years on the job have I seen anything so rancid. Oh, you saw it? You mean it actually was visible? Was it melting paint off the walls? Inquiring minds would like to know. That's according to the fire chief. It was dangerous sending my guys in there, but we had to rescue the 200 plus people trapped and unable to move. These men are heroes. Really unable to move. It's like you smell this stench wafting out of the restroom. You cannot get to the doors? Seriously? This has got to be a bullshit. A southern end production of a Northbound Bovine is what I'm thinking. Just equally as aromatic as well. The woman was... The woman was arrested for domestic terrorism and held on a $4,000 bail. Is that No, that's $4 million bail. Okay, this has got to be bullshit. Where is the about for this page? Come on, where is the about? I got a disclaimer. Oh, what do you think I fuel the rocket chair with, Sock? And do not tell me I'm chemtrailing. Those are contrails, I'll have you know. You don't want to be breathing them in, but hey, they say women's farts are actually healthy for you. Okay, since I'm being quite the stinker here anyway. See, I knew my fart machine was going off for no particular reason all by itself, because it was a cosmic significance thing. We are going to be talking about gaseous people this evening, apparently. And so I will eventually get around to the Gooberman and Trumpelstilskin, because you know he's full of hot air, as in noxious vapors emanating from all kinds of pie holes and buttholes and whatever the hell, because, well, he's a politician, don't you know? Oh, this is just entirely too funny, though. Wow. Stinky, stinky people. What the hell is wrong with you? So, let's go to, oh yeah, okay, we'll go to the one of the people crying, and we will do where's the pile of poo that, oh no, we'll do the butt, and then we'll I'm giving you a play-by-play of which emoticons I'm using over here. Cause yeah. Blondes, go figure. Phew, they are a noxious breed. I watched a video the other day, and I think I actually shared it in the RLM chat, about a couple of gals that are proud of themselves, you know, for all of their plastic surgery. It's a mother and daughter tag team, apparently. I think between the two of them, they might actually have one brain cell that's still functioning. I mean, any mother that's proud of her daughter, who at 17 starts stripping and then finds herself a sugar daddy, wow. Damn. That's, not. Bobby, why, you just did comment, honey. Don't be saying laugh out loud ain't commenting. You just did. Oh my goodness, there are some noxious people out there. We'll just put this lovely little noxious lady over here as well. Seeing as how, you know, all these people are getting famous for their intestinal kisses that they're blowing at the rest of the world. You know, it doesn't say which restaurant it was. I would like to know which restaurant it was. Let's see. First fatality confirmed in new high school drug craze fart huff. Oh, you know I gotta go there. You know I got somebody died from fart huffing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be dwelling in the shitter tonight. In the sewer. Yeah. This is also from the valleyreport.com. Man, are you kidding me? And it's in Overland Park, Kansas. Oh, my God. Seriously? I'm going to have to... I shouldn't be laughing, but no, there's no freaking way. Apparently, a Kansas teenager died Friday night after the first reported overdose in this year's newest drug fad, fart huffing. Wow, cans ass. That brings whole new meaning to that way of saying it. Cans ass. Apparently, it's a way for kids to get high and avoid failing drug tests, says the police chief. A typical session has 5 or 6 teenagers bake narcotics, into food and feed it to someone dubbed the dumpster pig. This is a person with a high tolerance for drugs and a large buttocks capable of delivering flatulence in massive doses. Usually the hired dumpster pig is an outside person paid with drugs he or she consumes, typically in their mid to old 20s, past their prime years of having people exchange drugs for sexual favors. So after the drugs are consumed, the dumpster pig acts like a human bong for the rest of the group, passing gas directly into the faces of participants, providing a short, intense high. Man! What the hell? Even to have someone be able to have such a fertile imagination, and by fertile, I do mean the organic fertilizer that you collect out in fields, to have that fertile of an imagination to come up with this shit. Apparently, the chemicals found in flatulence disguise the traces of narcotics modern drug testing detect. We spoke to a student partaking in the session that killed his friend. We only started fart huffing at the beginning of the school year, so we didn't fully understand the dangers. Beginning of the school year. When did your school year start? What's the date on this, Dave Weasel? Dave Weasel? There's no date on this. What the hell? How am I supposed to know when the school year started? Shit. So, we managed to get the queen of all dumpster pigs to mellow down with us. It comes with a high cost, as she usually gets too high and grinds all over us, shouting, "Where's the good peeing at?" Ugh. Everyone wants this 'cause I'm so hot. The more the merrier. Well, lovely. She showed up drunk, falling all over the place. She demanded we make her a co-cake, which is a cake baked with all ingredients substituted with cocaine, and ate the whole thing. On top of that, she is a fart champion with many world's records. Well, another thing to aspire to, apparently. We did not take the intensity of her farts or drug tolerance. It's amazing only one of us died. The cops can't charge me with anything. That kid wanted this butt, said the dumpster pig, between swipes of blood from her nose. Wow. He wanted a Baton Rouge bottom burp, so I gave him one. And that's where I hold onto the fence and lean back onto his face and fart out all kinds of Satan into his lungs. Ain't my fault this kid wasn't man enough to handle this kind of beauty. Oh, my Lord. Another kid wanted the Mississippi Muff Puff. That one comes out the front. He's still in the hospital, but he'll survive. Wow. Who comes up with this shit? This is just hilarious. I mean, y'all got an extremely fertile imagination. Extremely. Yeah, fart smellers are smart fellers, all right. No doubt, Tom W. Wow. Huh. Thank you. Satire. I figured it had to be just 'cause some of the, wow. I love this. I am finding I need to just start going to satire sites because they are way more entertaining than those that pretend to be real but really aren't. Oh, that must be in the disclaimer. Thank you, Sock. I just hadn't gotten around to it yet. I was really, really enjoying all of this fun stuff. It's like, oh my Lord, this is just hilarious. You guys are just hilarious. That's all there is to it. Damn. In a noxious kind of way, but you are. Wow. And my sister-in-law just had to comment on the guy that dies in the meth lab explosion. Well, there's a smart one. I mean, a fart one for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have fun with these people. Holy shit. My brother Fudd just said that they've got 1.6 inches of rain since this morning. Dang. Oh, and I never got around to it. I took some pictures of the shrooms growing in my yard. I got mushrooms all over the place. That never happens out here, ever. We have had so much rain. It's absolutely unreal. Just unreal. Hey. Okay. I gotta put this one over here too. 'Cause it's just too freaking funny. Oh. Close down the schools. The kids start huffing farts. Well, if the kids start huffing farts, you know that the schools have done their job. That's the thing. 'Cause, yeah, they are filling those children with noxious, well, they call it information anyway. Noxious brain food. It's no damn wonder they don't shit themselves all over the place. Their brains shit themselves instead of having brain farts. So, wow. Wow. Okay. Have you guys had enough of the noxious fumes? Okay, well, let's go to another one that's a real stinker, shall we? May as well. This is from the dailymail.co.uk. Vigilante protesters start digging up body of Confederate general and KKK leader Nathan Forrest from his grave, which, man, he died in 1877. What the hell? This guy never did anything to you. Nothing to you. Everything that was done to you by people that are, in this time frame. Not someone that died almost over 100 years ago. Apparently, a group of protesters who want the body of the alleged Ku Klux Klan leader removed from their city have broken the soil over the grave. The campaigners claim it has taken officials in Memphis, Tennessee, too long to exhume Nathan Bedford Forrest, who was a lieutenant general in the Confederate States Army. You know what you had to do to become a lieutenant general in the Confederate Army? Outlive the previous lieutenant general. That's pretty much all you had to do. That's about the same war when they started giving people badges. Oh, look, here's a medal to make you feel better about that arm we're about to lop off, or the leg that just got blown off. Here, have a medal. It's all shiny and it has a ribbon. They also want the statue of the soldier on a horse on the burial site to be removed. It's good to want. It's healthy to want. Don't mean you're going to get. People in hell want ice water too, but yeah. Apparently the rebel cavalryman who died in 1877 has been buried in the city's Health Sciences Park since 1904. Obviously, over 100 years, and y'all are just finally getting around to being butthurt. What'd this guy ever do to you? The city's mayor, A.C. Wharton, began a push to remove the body and statue in the wake of shooting in Charleston, South Carolina, but needs approval from several branches of government before he can take action. Honey, you know these little feel-good things that you're doing? That's all they are, is feel good. They don't actually do anything. You really want to eliminate racism? Start with yourself. Stop being a racist rat bastard. And I'm talking to whites and blacks and Hispanics and Orientals or yellows or reds or every color out there. And stop being homophobic or heterophobic. By the way, y'all, in other words, quit hating on people. If you don't like someone, do not engage with them. But you don't have to go hating someone without even knowing them because of either the pigmentation of their skin or their gender or their sexual persuasion. Unless that sexual persuasion happens to be pedophilia, and then that's where I kind of sort of have a, yeah. Oh, well. Apparently members of the protest group who call themselves Commission on Religion. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're doing it because of religious bullies. Oh, Commission on Religion and Racism. Yeah, let's lump those two together. They removed only a small patch of grass from the park, but threatened to return with heavy machinery to tear down the wartime symbol. We just took a small patch out just to let you know we're cereal, like grape nuts or Fruit Loops. Isaac Richardson, the group's leader, told local station WREG if he's gone, some of the racism and race hate might be gone. No, what y'all seem to forget is when you remove the reminders, then people are more inclined to repeat past mistakes. If you don't keep those reminders there and keep telling yourself, that's where we were and look where we are now. Look how far we've come, baby. But no, instead you sit there and you piss and moan and whine, and someone needs to call a goddamn multicolored ambulance for your sorry ass, because that person that died over 100 years ago was a racist rat bastard, and I am butthurt because their decomposing meat suit that is no longer a meat suit, it's now skeletal remains, is down there 6 feet under the dirt, and it pisses me off. It's like, really? What's the difference between hating on someone and ignoring them because you hate them? I really don't hate anyone, Sock. I really, really don't. I mean, there's an awful lot of people that I don't. And maybe I'm mincing words. I don't know. But, I have a real problem with the word hate. And that's probably my upbringing. That's probably, deep-rooted stuff from my mother where you don't hate anybody because God's in everything. Okay, I get that. I can detest people's behavior and what they say, but I don't know that I can actually hate the individual. There is no one on this earth that I have met yet that I have felt so strongly that I actually hate them. That I allow them to have that kind of control over my emotions, apparently. Because really it does come down to allowing them to control your emotional reaction to them. You're an individual, whatever. You know, Brussels sprouts. I do not like Brussels sprouts. I do not like asparagus. But I know that there are other people out there that do. I know that there's obviously a purpose for them because other people consume them, and that's fine. They can have my share. I will not touch them. Thank you very much. Hate is that which one holds in the lowest regard. See, and okay, it's a mincing words thing for me, probably. I don't like that word hate. Detest I can use, but I use it more towards people's behaviors and their words and their attitudes. You know, there's a lot of people who I detest what they do. I detest what they say. But there's someone out there that loves them. Which really makes me shake my head sometimes. And yeah, it probably is just mincing words, but that's me. I have a thing with words. Take away my birthday. Okay, back to this dumb article. Apparently they're going to bring a backhoe and tractors and the men with the equipment to raise Bedford Forest from the soil of Memphis. Once again, I've got to tell y'all, this guy hasn't done anything to you. His bones are just laying there decomposing. Under concrete, by the way, from the looks of things. Hell, maybe he's not even there. Maybe he's buried in Grant's tomb, for all we know. And it is an act of vandalism, and it is petulant, childish behavior. I don't like this, therefore I'm going to start tearing shit up. Really? You think that's mature? I don't think so. I don't think so. Just because you don't like something, just because you feel all butthurt, does not give you the A-OK go-ahead to start tearing up other people's shit. Just saying. And I gotta agree with Circles. I'm not real keen on this whole yeah. Oh, you use dislike? Yeah. And you know what, Sock? I really do love everybody, but there's a lot of people I don't like. And I know that sounds bass-ackwards to a lot of people. But you know, I love, and the way my reasoning for this is, I love my children. I would not wish to have anything evil befall them, or even anything, you know, somewhat bad befall them. Although I know sometimes those things do need to happen. But there were quite a few times in those teenage years that I did not like them very much. So, I still loved them, but I did not like them very much, and I did not like their behavior. So, you know, I got kind of a bass-ackwards way of looking at things to most people's perspective, and that's okay. It's my perspective. I've grown comfortable with it, so just try and interact unlike these. Yeah. Hey, that ain't your ducks, mister. Quack, quack, waddle, waddle. And are you trying to distract me to keep me from getting my ducks, darling? You and me, Sock, we's gonna have to have a little go-around if you keep taking my ducks. Foo. What? Oh, it's a decoy. Booyah. I know. I fell for it once myself. Oh, You guys are just too fun. I really do love you. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to go back to my damn pocket. I'm going to dig around in my pocket. Not that corner pocket. My pocket. Okay. Oh, yes. Yeah, it is a Whack-A-Doodle Wednesday, so let's just go, yeah. Let's just go here, shall we? This is from the unofficial networks.com. All my ducks belong to you? Oh, really? Well, better watch it, mister. I'll quack, quack, waddle, waddle, come over and whoop on you. I got to talk to Hal first, because he's the one that's got all the whoop ass. I've been whooping on sock. Hey, this sounds like I could sell tickets. Oh, well. Move along. I wouldn't whoop on you too hard, sock, because I love you. Now, over here on unofficialnetworks.com, apparently a Yellowstone tourist files a complaint over untrained grizzly bears. Damn it. Damn it. I have not gone to see if this is a real and for true site. I'm just going to play like it isn't. Because, you know, just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's true. Although I do have fun with it. Apparently, someone who visited Yellowstone National Park was upset that they did not get the grizzly bear sighting that would have eventually led to them being mauled to death. Damn it! But then again, tourists pay a lot of money. Better give them what they want, National Park Service. Damn it, all to hell. And the Yellowstone National Park Lodge's experience thingy. We strive to do everything possible to make your stay enjoyable. If for any reason this room or cabin needs the attention of our maintenance or housekeeping department, we'd like to know so we can work towards correcting it. Now, if a bear were to happen to shit in your room, you would know that they don't shit in the woods, wouldn't ya? Please complete this form and leave it in the room. For issues requiring more immediate attention, please contact the front desk and report the issue. Thank you for your time. And on the bottom of this lovely little thing is written, our visit was wonderful, but we never saw any bears. Please train your bears to be where guests can see them. This was an expensive trip to not get to see bears. Bears! Now, just so you know, habituated bears are still wild bears and capable of inflicting serious injury and or death. For your safety, remain within your vehicle when viewing and photographing roadside habituated bears. Always pull completely off the road onto paved pullouts when stopping to view said bears. Make sure your vehicle is in park and that you engage the emergency brake, because we don't want you getting away too quickly if the bear should decide to bust out your windshield. Never approach, crowd, or surround bears. Running in the presence of bears may trigger a chase and attack response. In other words, tag, you're it. Lunch. Proper viewing and photographing etiquette will help keep both you and roadside habituated bears safe. Thank you once again from the National Park Service official bear warning for Yellowstone National Park. I am so glad that somebody brought this to our attention. You know, it's like the gal that called into the radio station to complain about, what? But does a bear shit in the woods? Not if it's a polar bear. Yeah, bears can shit anywhere they want to, pretty much. And if they wish to, they can use you for the wipe, too. Although I doubt very seriously if they would do that. Oh, I can have them back when... Oh. Well. Only if I invite you to the blanket house, huh? Well, I took it down the other day because I was doing bedding. I had kitty fur, and I needed to wash out the kitty fur. So I need to rebuild my blanket fort. My crayons are sitting up on top right now, and they need to go home, back into the blanket fort. Okay, let's put this over here on this Freedoms Network as well, because, you know, this is vital information for those of you that are going to Yellowstone National Park. By the way, Yogi Bear was not sighted either because he was off chowing down on a picnic basket. So, there's some people out there that just really, really need to understand things, and they just really, really don't. And I think no matter how much you explain to them, they're still going to go, but I spent lots of money. Okay, hon. If it comforts you to think that you spending lots of money is going to make the rest of wildlife jump too, you just go ahead and keep thinking that, sweetheart. Okay. I am going to, I think, yeah, I think I'll go here. The, IB Don C asked about this the other day, and I thought, okay, let's do something at least a little bit serious, okay? So, from the newhealthadvisor.com, 10 best essential oils to treat vertigo. And I listened to a couple of videos from different chiropractors and doctors, holistic doctors. I don't trust the MD ones so much anymore, but especially not the ones that push big pharma shit on you. But in any case, I listened to a few videos about this as well, and if you get your spinal column aligned properly and get it to stay in alignment, that will also help with vertigo. But this is the 10 best essential oils to treat it. It isn't fun to feel dizzy, which, okay, I have fun with it, but I'm used to it. I've grown up this way. Vertigo is a medical term for dizziness, and some describe the feeling as off balance, whirling, or like the room is spinning, which, yeah, there were a few times in my younger days that, contrary to popular belief, people, when you put that foot out off of your bed and onto the floor to stop the room from spinning, the only thing that does for you is give you 1 foot out of bed when you gotta run to go talk to the porcelain god. That's about the only thing that does. It does not stop the room from spinning. Just from my own personal experience from years back. Now, you may feel lightheaded, faint, or unsteady on your feet as well. It often stems from a problem in the inner ear that affects the vestibular nerve. This nerve helps you respond to sensory stimuli and know where you are as you move your body. Now, while there are medications for this condition, essential oils can help relieve your symptoms naturally. Now, it relieves the symptoms, but that doesn't mean you can stop there. It means that you're taking care of the symptoms, but you need to find the root cause, because it's not always inner ear issues. Sometimes it is spinal alignment. So, if you keep having vertigo come back after you've treated the symptoms with essential oils, go to a chiropractor. Have them check your spine, make sure alignment is proper. Just saying. So, okay. Essential oils can help relieve symptoms and even complement your doctor's treatment if they give the okay, which, okay, I hope you're going to a holistic doctor or a chiropractor, because normal doctors will tell you, oh no, you can't do that because of the chemicals in the essential oils. They will interact with this stuff I'm prescribing for you, which, yes, they will. And you know, there's an awful lot of drugs out there that you are not allowed to take, you know, any kind of grapefruit or citric. Don't consume any kind of citric stuff or grapefruit or even peppermint. Peppermint is a lot of times a big no-no. And you know why? Because it interacts with the shit in the big pharma stuff. But if you were to just take like your peppermint, your natural peppermints, or your oils that, you know, ginger is another one that doesn't play well with big pharma stuff, by the way. But back to this article. Make sure you check for interactions before using any of the following essential oils. Yeah, those interactions with the drugs. Synthetic shit. They can also be ordered online or found at health food stores. And some helpful essential oils include, excuse me, I need a drink real quick. Number 1, peppermint, which peppermint is great for all kinds of things. And it's lovely to grow in the yard, although if you would be best served if you were to grow it in like a container or something, because it will take over your yard. Trust me. Been there, done that. Took a couple years of, cleaning up where I put it in a flower bed. Yeah, it took over my irises. It took over my marigolds. It took over. Even took over the grass. Yeah. Container. That's a good place to grow it. People have used peppermint for many different ailments for centuries. It's a highly effective remedy for vertigo and can also help relieve nausea that may accompany the condition. It also helps with allergy symptoms. The active chemical in peppermint is ismenthol. That's ISMENTHOL. So yeah, I said that right. Which has the ability to cool and make you feel refreshed. Just a few drops of the oil on cotton or a tissue and inhale the vapor. Also, another thing that it's really very good for is to combine it with like fractionated coconut oil or almond oil or jojoba oil. Those are the 3 that I prefer to blend with. And put it in a roller ball and keep it with you in the summer. You know, you can either put it in a roller ball or you can blend it with distilled water and like half a shot of vodka. And the half a shot of vodka basically helps it stay blended better, is the only reason that's in there. You can either spritz yourself with a little spray bottle to help cool yourself off in the summertime, because peppermint is very good for that. Or what I like to do is to have it in a roller ball and roll it on the base of your skull on your neck, and also under your arms. Not only will it have a pleasant aroma to it, but it will help cool you off. So those are a couple of tips from this Grammy lady. Number 2, ginger. Ginger is most often used for treating nausea, but a little known effect is that it can also relieve vertigo. There are chemicals in ginger that help improve blood flow to the brain and relieve dizzy spells. Once again, if you really wish to improve the blood flow to the brain, make sure your spinal alignment is proper as well. Because if that is not proper, it will mess up all kind of other little, let's say, components in the neck, shall we? All those little interacting parts in the miraculous human body. But yeah, it's also very good for improving the blood flow to your brain, and it relieves dizzy spells. So if you just place 1 or 2 drops at the nape of your neck or on the bottom of your feet and behind your ears. You can also put a few drops in a room diffuser for extra effect, which I like to put ginger and peppermint and eucalyptus and rosemary in my diffuser. Just a couple drops of each one of them. And it makes the house smell wonderful, and my doggies don't sneeze as much because 'tis the season to be wheezing. Everything's pollinating right now. At least out here. Number 3, lavender, another wonderful oil. Multi-purpose oil as well. Pressing the petals of this fragrant flower can release its essential oils. They smell very sweet and can help you to relax. Lavender oil can also relieve dizziness, depression, and help you sleep. You can use a few dabs on your skin, spray a little on your pillow, or place some in the room diffuser for quick relief. Number 4 is cypress. Cypress oil, oh, Marianne does too. Oh, alrighty, Grim. There you go. Oh, Grimmy. I hadn't thought of it like that, but yeah, Ginger's your high maintenance one and Marianne's the girl next door. That's just pretty much the way that whirls. Wee. Oh, I'm gonna have to go there, Grim, after I finish this one. That looks fun. The one that you sent to Vinny. 'Cause yeah, I have my squirrel moments out here. Okay, back to the essential oils. Okay, so cypress is one of the essential oils for vertigo and has long been used as a natural antiviral remedy. Cypress increases the blood flow and gets more oxygen into your brain. It can relieve congestion, which may take away the dizziness that comes with colds and flus. Just place a few drops of this woody scented oil in your room diffuser and breathe in, which, yes, it is wonderful. It really does smell very good. Number 5 is basil. Excuse me. Basil's used for many different things, and you may hear that basil, or you may hear basil and think of spaghetti sauce, but it can also be used as a remedy, which, yes, it has antiseptic properties that can help reduce dizziness and vertigo. So take the leaves and boil them in a pot. When steam forms, place your face over it and breathe in. Lovely aromas, lovely aromas. Number 6 is clary sage, which clary sage is beneficial for all kind of things, but this is another one of the most popular essential oils for vertigo. And this herb has a strong aroma that can stimulate your senses. Oh, kind of like Ginger and Marianne, apparently, with Grimmy. Clary sage can help balance the nervous system and act as a sedative. It's even been used as a remedy for seizures, anxiety attacks, and hysteria episodes. Put clary sage oil in a vaporizer, and when you inhale the vapors, your nerves will be calmer and your senses heightened. Be careful when applying sage oil on your skin, as there may be adverse effects. And kind of like I said earlier from the Essential Oils University, please dilute it down with a blending oil, such as fractionated coconut oil or almond oil or jojoba oil, because some of these are, you don't want to put cinnamon oil on your skin either. Not unless it's diluted down a little bit, because man, oh man, that will burn. So will clary sage. Number 7 is rosemary, one of my go-to oils. Rosemary can be helpful to relieve dizziness, depression, and fatigue. It can also alleviate migraine, so you can sprinkle some rosemary leaves in boiling water and breathe in the steam. Excuse me. Boiling is a fast way to leach the oil from the leaves. It also helps with memory retention, or it is That is what some people say, that it helps with memory retention. I don't know. I've been diffusing it, and I still have brain farts. But, after years and years of brain-fart-itis, maybe it takes a while for it to actually do its work. Number 8 is rose. Not to be confused with rosemary, who goes along with Ginger and Mary Ann, and Grimmy gets all stimulated. Rose probably does it too. Rose oil is a fragrant oil that can be inhaled to relieve depression, vertigo, and for relaxation. This sweet and flowery scent works well in a room diffuser, spray, and used directly on the skin and added to your bath water for an aromatherapy session, which, yes. And the best way to add oils to your bath water is when you get you some Epsom salt, because Epsom salt is very good for you anyway. You need those minerals. 20-minute soak with Epsom salt will replenish minerals that your body most desperately needs. But you get you a scoop of your Epsom salt, and you do like 3 or 4 drops of essential oil in your Epsom salt. And then as the warm water is running in the tub, you just kind of sprinkle the Epsom salt into your water, and that will make it to where you don't get oil pockets in your water. My daughter did that without doing the Epsom salt, and she burned the shit out of herself with eucalyptus oil. And basically the only thing you can do then is put some coconut oil on there to try and take some of the heat out of it. But yeah, it's a burn. It's not fun. So when you do your essential oils for bath time, please either put them on Epsom salt, or you can even put them on baking soda and sprinkle the baking soda in your bath water. That's also very good at pulling out toxins from your system. Number 9 is tangerine, which I just finally got a bottle of tangerine oil, so I'm going to be trying that out here in the next week or so. It's, as with any citrus oil, can help with migraine, tension headaches, dizzy spells, and vertigo. Tangerine oil comes directly from the peel and is most effective when you place the fresh or dried peels in boiling water. Breathe in the fragrant steam to reap the benefits of this essential oil. And lastly, frankincense, which frankincense is like the multi-purpose oil. It works for lots and lots of things. It's a very pungent resin that is obtained from the sap of the boswellia tree, and frankincense has been used for centuries to heal and enhance spirituality. It can be burned on a charcoal, placed on the skin behind your ears, or a few drops under the tongue, which, you got to get used to that, because it's got a pretty darn potent taste to it. And I would recommend 1 drop until you get used to it, because, wow, it's strong. It is strong. But it goes directly into your blood system if you do that drop under your tongue. Other helpful places to dab this oil include the nape of the neck or the crown of the head. You can also breathe the aromatic steam if you place a few drops in boiling water, and this can reduce vertigo from middle ear infection, anxiety attacks, and stress. So, if the vertigo persists and you're unable to relieve it with home remedies, it is important to see your doctor and let them know your symptoms. Vertigo may be a symptom of a serious health condition that needs evaluation and treatment from health professionals. I personally would recommend going to a chiropractor first. You can also check with an herbalist or an aromatherapy provider to find out the best essential oils and the proper dosage for using them, which I'm kind of sort of checking out the process of getting the certification for the aromatherapy thing. Because it really, I do so darn much with this stuff. I may as well go ahead and become certified as opposed to being certifiable. Dun-dun-dun-dun. So, and you know what? Okay, I need to... Nope. Okay. Now that I've done that one, let me share this over on Freedom's Network as well. Just so y'all can get some healthy benefits from this. It's very, very good for you. Mother Nature's medicine cabinet is way better than any of the nastiness that you'll get from Big Pharma. Just saying. So, now for that link that Grimmy shared over on the RLM chat for Vinny. Casper Squirrel causes brief downtown power outage. Well, Casper, what the hey? You know, while I was at work today, I pulled up from taking deposit up, and I looked just to the north of me, and there's a shared fence line from several neighbors, and there was 3 squirrels that were playing leapfrog over the fence post. It was funnier than hell. I sat out there for a couple minutes and watched them. Because it was just cute watching them. Silly little thing. Okay. This afternoon, stoplights in downtown Casper were out. Other locations downtown were without power as well. This was Casper, Wyoming, by the way. The city of Casper officials reported at about 2 p.m. City Hall lost power, but with backup generators, power was restored. We spoke with Rocky Mountain Power, who reported an outage affecting 323 customers around downtown Casper at approximately 1:55 p.m. Power was restored at 2:01 p.m., and the cause of the outage was a squirrel. The Rocky Mountain Power officials explained how maintenance crews were working on a circuit breaker when a squirrel came into contact with the power arrestor, creating a path to the ground and spurring the outage. Ah, but what happened to the squirrel? I don't think the squirrel survived that. Just saying. Poor little squirrel. Damn it all. Apparently the squirrel was also applying for the Darwin Awards. You think? Okay, let's see here. Come on, preview. So, do I have a zapper? I do not have a zapper. But I will do this. Okay. So what are you guys doing over here in the RLM? Poxified fell asleep. Shame on you, Poxified. What were you doing? I wondered what that noise was. And here y'all said it was my fart thing. Nuh-uh. Oh, IB Don C sees that Kyra. I do too, hun. I'm catching up on the chat over here. Son got meds? Ah. Oh, I really Oh, Lyme infection causes it too. See, there's all kind of things that cause vertigo. So, yeah, you don't just stop with treating the symptoms. You need to find the underlying cause of whatever you've got going on. So, ooh, that would not be. Oh, you guys are just too fun. Oh, quick roasted squirrel. Well, there you go. What? Oh. Okay. Back to my pocket I go. 'Cause I thought I saw one other thing. Did I go to Farce News last week? Yeah, I did. I don't want to go there. I think I did that one. Here we go. Let's do this one because since I've been ever so helpful with the essential oils, let's be a little bit more helpful here with vinegar. And vinegar is actually pretty good at weed control. But this is from gardeningtips.diyeverywhere.com. 10 amazing ways to use vinegar in the garden. It's not just for salad dressing, So, number 1, you can use it for killing weeds. Instead of spending a lot of money on toxic chemicals to get rid of the weeds in your garden, Simple Most recommends pouring apple cider vinegar directly on weeds. The acidic acid stops weed growth without damaging the soil. Now, you do have to be careful though, because it will also kill your grass or whatever else it gets on. And if it doesn't kill it, it's sure as hell gonna knock it back. So, be very, very careful when using that for weed control. Number 2, gets rid of ants. Ants don't like the smell of vinegar, so you can keep them at bay by mixing 1 part water and 1 part vinegar in a spray bottle and attack anthills with the solution. Both white vinegar and apple cider vinegar work well, according to Rootwell. Number 3, freshen flowers. If you want to cut a pretty bouquet of flowers from your garden and keep them fresh, you can do so by adding 2 tablespoons of vinegar and 1 teaspoon of sugar to a quart of water. And then add your flowers. This is from Gardening Know-How. Number 4, clean rust from your tools, which I use it for that as well. If your rake, hoe, or water spigot is getting a bit grimy, soak it in vinegar overnight. Do not dilute the vinegar with water. You can clean your spigot by filling a plastic bag with vinegar and tying it over the spout so it stays submerged. Rinse with water. This is according to Garden Know-How. Number 5, clean the bird bath. If you use undiluted white vinegar to scrub your bird bath clean, rinse with water. This is according to Indian Spot. Number 6 says you can feed your plants, because some plants, like gardenias and hollies and begonias, thrive on acidic soil. You can give those plants some extra love by spritzing with a mixture of 1 gallon of water with 1 cup of white vinegar. Number 7, you can test the pH level of your soil. The acid levels in your soil can affect how well plants grow. You can run a simple test on your dirt by placing a bit of soil in a container and then add 1/2 cup of vinegar. If the vinegar begins to fizzle and bubble, the soil is too alkaline. Add sulfur or peat moss to even out the soil's acidity. This is according to Daring Gourmet. Number 8, you can clean your pots. Mix 1 part water and 1 part white distilled vinegar. You can soak glazed clay or plastic pots in the solution for at least an hour to remove stains and mineral deposits. Number 9 says that you can kill slugs and snails. Keep those pesky plant eaters at bay with a spritz of undiluted vinegar, and the pests will wither away. Salt will do it as well. Slugs and snails do not like salt either. And number 10, you can remove allergens from your hands. If you've been digging in the dirt with your bare hands, rinse your hands with white distilled vinegar. The vinegar removes allergens and other debris so you don't start itching. There is also a video attached to this. Now, some other things that you can use vinegar for. If you've got a sunburn, take your white distilled vinegar, take yourself a hand towel, tea towel, something that will be soft against the skin, and soak it in vinegar, and then squeeze out most of and do white vinegar, please. Take the towel out and place it over the sunburned area. Now, it will sting just a little bit because, yeah, it's acidic. but it will pull a lot of that burn out. It won't keep you from peeling, and depending on how bad you got fried, probably won't keep you from blistering, or it may keep the blisters to a minimum if you're not burned too bad. But vinegar on a tea towel or a hand towel or something very soft does help when you get sunburned. And after you've kind of cooled it down, then you get you another hand towel with cool water and place that over the sunburn. But you need to pull that heat out before you do any kind of lotion or anything else to try and deal with that burn. Because anything else that you do, you're just going to be locking that burn in. So you need to cool it off. Pull the burn out. So, pull the burn out. Okay. Healthy hints and handy tips. Now you're a feller. Okay. Welcome back, Frumpy. Hey there, Beetle. Okay. Let's see. Where shall I go? You know, I only got about 10 minutes left. How about I go to the pig after I share this? I got to share the vinegar thing because it's healthy hints and handy tips. Okay. I don't know what it does to toadies, but I like to let the toadies just kind of run around in my yard because they get bugs. Let them get those bugs. Okay, let's go check out the pig. See what happened this date in history. Ooh. They have Our Brave New World is the top story over here on the pig. The truth, objective reality, and immutable core concepts don't come with a use-by date. Yesterday, today, or tomorrow, they remain unchanged. Immune to the ravages of time, they are unaffected by the prevailing transitory political, cultural, or supernatural whim. That is stealth wisdom. Aha, thank you, gents, for that. And so, pick of the day. Okay. Here you go, guys. I know y'all'll enjoy this one. Ya pervy buggers. For the word of the day, open, as in a dialogue, which is actually a phrase. When two groups of club-wielding hammerheads try to beat sense into one another. Yeah. In their quotable quotes section, I will tell you something. I watched those very closely, much more closely than you people watched it. And you had a group on one side that was bad. And you had a group on the other side that was also very violent, and nobody wants to say that. But I'll say it right now. You had a group on the other side that came charging in without a permit, and they were very, very violent. That's from POTUS Trumpelstilskin. Yeah, two wrongs do not make a right. And you got those ass munches beating the shit out of each other. Go ahead and beat the shit out of each other, but let's leave everybody else and everybody else's property out of it, please and thank you very little. I know that's a rather difficult concept for some of these social justice warriors and Antifa and BLMers and all that other fun shit. It's really hard. It's a hard concept to grasp that, you know, somebody else might not like having their stuff trashed. And they might actually beat the shit out of you for trashing their stuff. So, you know, you really need to stop and realize this, peeps. Oh, well. This date in history, the 16th of August, 1956. Bela Lugosi dies, making the worst movie in history. Plan 9 from Outer Space. Bela Lugosi, good to the last bite? Well, I don't know. And you know, that may be the worst movie in history, but it's still funny. I've seen a lot worse, actually. So, This date in history, the 16th of August, 1960. An impatient passenger named Joseph Kittinger parachutes from a balloon at 84,500 feet. Why parachute from a perfectly well-working balloon? That's what I want to know. Damn it. What? Oh, Florida man? Thank you. What is that, Poxified? Ah. Florida man. Yay. Doofus. And lastly, this date in history, the 16th of August, 1974. Legendary rock group The Ramones make concert debut in the Big Apple. There you go. That's this date in history for all you sports fans out there and you Grammy listeners and all that other fun stuff. Which, by the way, it's getting really close to the end of my time here. Oh, hey, what is this? Something just grabbed my attention. You know my squirrel moments. If Bruce Jenner is a woman, Elizabeth Warren and Ward Churchill are Indians, Rachel Dolezal and Sean King are black, and Jeb Bush is Hispanic, then Paul Walsh is not only female, he's 6 years old. In an interview with the gay news site The Daily Extra, Stephanie, formerly Paul, and that's Stefonknee. I don't know if that's how it's actually spelled or not, but that's the way the pigsters got it spelled. Details its struggles with being a male to female transgender person. According to the Daily Extra video, however, it glosses over the tiny bit of important information about Walsh. He thinks he's actually a 6-year-old girl. Not just a woman, but a 6-year-old girl stuck in the body of a 50-something man. At age 46, he deserted his wife and his 7 children to live his true life. Walsh is all set up in the depraved, self-indulgent fantasy he has devoted himself, or his existence, to wallowing in. He explains, well, I have a mummy and a daddy, an adopted mummy and daddy, who are totally comfortable with me being a little girl. Insanity is the new national pastime, apparently. A mummy and a daddy. Where the fuck did he find mummy and daddy? Under a rock? Yeah, I don't know, Porcus or Hambo, whichever one of you guys made that little comment, but it is a brave new world. Unfortunately, we have a whole shitload of social justice warriors that are out there going, oh, yeah, it's not fair. Somebody else needs to be brave for me. And then I'm going to call them an evil tyrant and asshat because they were brave enough to do what I just can't. I have an emotional boo-boo. Oh, well. Thanks, y'all, for listening in on this Whack-A-Doodle Wednesday. This is Grammy Mary, your hostess with the mostest wackadoodliness. Apparently tonight, too. I was not nearly as gaseous as some people that I read about this evening, but I do have my fart machine, so I made up for it. I will be back Friday for the Freak of Friday edition of the Rocket Chair. But until then, y'all have an absolutely splendiferous rest of your Wackadoodle Wednesday and a fantabulous Thursday as well.